19. The United States was conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Except that within 13 years of that conception of liberty, forces conceived in control took over and created a government that was above all other governments in our land. They did this by pretending that there was some issue with the Articles of the Confederation and making a call for a convention to discuss how to amend that, and then writing an entirely new constitution and bringing it off to the states, where the people who were in control felt that they would get better control by controlling everyone, not just their own states. And indeed, that is exactly what has happened. We have a lot of overreaching control at this point. The federal government controls almost every aspect of your life. Your house is hot and warm and has an indoor plumbing. Your television is controlled by the government. They decided willy-nilly with no market demand, we are now going to have only digital television. Nobody was looking for it. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted the extra channels, except the advertisers, who didn't realize that by giving extra channels, you spread out that advertising dollar. They ruined broadcast TV by doing that. They ruined my laundry room by government control. They ruined my toilets by government control. My toilets now don't flush like they did when I was a kid, because the government mandated they had to be low usage. They ruined your dishwasher. They ruined your stove. They ruined your furnace. They ruined your house. They made you spend more for the initial capital of the house and less in order to try and save you money on the heating and cooling bills, which are up to you day by day. They ruined your neighborhood by demanding the EOC stuff, demanding that you allow people in who you don't like. They ruined that both for blacks and whites. It is evil to use force to make people to spend time together. It is evil to interfere in private property rights. They ruined almost your car by demanding you get rid of leaded gasolines before there was a suitable replacement. In 1972, when they did that, cars became crap. And it took 20 years and a lot of technology and a lot more expense to replace that. For what? For nothing. Nobody was being hurt by the lead. And that is science. They ruined your water. After first fixing your, after the first big push to start chlorinating water, they started fluorinating water and adding this completely useless thing that probably harms people's minds. Because serum sodium fluoride dumbs you down. They ruined education by introducing Marxism and introducing government lies. So by making government part of education, they ruined it because it has to pander to the lowest common denominator. Every kid has to be taught, and then they push those kids out into every classroom, so every classroom has to be run at a rate to teach a low-grade moron. And most people are not low-grade morons. And then they made more, said it was racist to have places where there weren't low-grade morons, so they shipped in low-grade morons. Government ruins everything it touches. They ruined your food. They ruined everything they've touched. Resist government. If somebody says, should government do something, tell them, go away. Take your government and go stick it up your backside. It's all stupid. We need to free ourselves so that we can live.